Good guys, welcome back to another YouTube channel. Today I'll be going through my round 10 tips in the first round of the Dunk Indigenous round for the year. Hope you guys enjoyed my recent videos on this channel, and let's get stuck into it. The first game is between Gold Coast and Geelong at the TIO Stadium. Obviously, Geelong needs to try rebound after their shock loss to Port Adelaide last week at GMHBA Stadium. Only a goal, from 49 points down to just losing under a goal. Gold Coast, after coming off a big win over North. I'm going to back in Geelong to get this done. I'm going to say the Cats to get this done by, let's go 26 points. The next game is between Sydney and Carlton at the SCG. Obviously, those two teams meet in every or most of the Indigenous round. Last year, they did meet at the same ground. Swans. Obviously, the Swans are a really strong side at the SCG because they play so well. And they are top of the ladder after the winning 5 in a row. The streak as 5 in a row. And Geelong losing 2. That's how they lost their spots. But because Sydney played so well at the home ground, I'm going to tip the Swans to get this done. I'm going to say the Swans by, I want to make a tight one, 12 points. The next game is between Collingwood and Kawerna, which is Adelaide, because it's an Indigenous round, so that's why I'm saying the Indigenous names. Obviously, the Crows, after a draw to Brisbane, they're fighting back in this competition so far. But the reigning premiers should not have any trouble beating Kawerna at the MCG. So, Collingwood to get this done by, I'm going to go 21 points. The next game is between GWS and the Dogs at NG Stadium. Obviously, the Giants, after the shock loss to Essendon at Marvel Stadium, looking to bounce back. But the Dogs, after smashing Richmond last week at the MCG, I think the Giants will get the job done because it's at NG Stadium and the Giants play really well there. So Giants by, let's go GWS by 20 points. The next game is between Euro Wyroke and Warrior Loop at Marvel Stadium, which is St Kilda Fremantle. Obviously, the Saints, after their shock loss to the Hawks last week, they're looking forward to bouncing back. But the Dockers, don't know who to tip in this game. It's a tough one to tip. They got smashed by Sydney. Both coming off losses. I'm going to back in the Saints to get this done. I'm going to say the Saints to get this done by 15 points. The next game is between Brisbane and Richmond at the Gabba. Tigers obviously in a lot of trouble after nearly 100-point loss to the Dogs last week. They eventually lost by 91 points. In the Lions, they're hungry enough to fight back and breathe life in this season. And I'm going to back in Brisbane for a big win here. So let's go Brisbane by 61 points. On to Sunday's games. First up is between Essendon and North Melbourne. The Bombers are unbelievably on third on the ladder. North Melbourne, they are yet to get a win. So, against a really tough side, probably the Bombers, I'm going to back in Essendon for a big thrashing. I'm going to say the Bombers by 68 points. The next game is between Yataputi and Hawthorn. Yataputi is Port Adelaide. Obviously, after a shock win over the Dogs and the Saints in the last 2 weeks. Don't think the Hawks will get this done against a strong Yataputi side. So I'm going to say Yataputi by 35 points. Alright, the final game of the first round of Sadug Indigenous rounds is between Waltage Marawa, which is West Coast, and Nam, Melbourne. Obviously, the days are in a really hot form, and this year, West Coast actually changed their name, if you guys know that. So is Adelaide. They're the two new names, which is Kuwana, which is Crows, and then the Waltage Marawa, which is West Coast. I don't think the Eagles will win unless they cause a big upset. So I want to say back in Nam to get this done. Nam by, I'm going to go 55 points because it's going to be smashing. Well, there you go, guys. That's my tips for the first round of Indigenous rounds for this year. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos and live streams to come on my YouTube channel. Thanks for all for watching. See you again in another video.